tell me what your thoughts are on Wish.
My first note here just says all right. If you can see that, it's right there.
All
All
right.
right.
Yep.
And then after that, that's it. Really, I just went straight to like the main lead actress has a really good voice, which she does.
She does.
She's like built for like a Disney princess movie. That's the thing. She wasn't
Yeah.
a princess, but overall, I thought it was just like any other Disney movie before
That's
their like Tangled era.
That's the thing. I feel like they're trying to make it like
They're
a
trying to do
classic
that,
Disney movie,
but
but
it just feels like
wasn't.
that. Like, but not in a good way.
Yeah, like it's an imposter.
Yeah.
They're trying to make a classic, but it was not a classic, bro. It was. I think because the story usually in these classic Disney movies, the story's really good. Like at the core, it's just good storytelling. I don't think this was a great story, like overall, you know.
Yeah.
Um, like
Also, just the music too is like the only song I liked is that Wish one, and then and it's the same one that they use at the end again too. That's the
yeah,
only
they're
song I
not
liked. I
as
know.
catchy.
Yeah.
Like there's no Let It Go, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but going back to the story, like my main, oh my, I texted you when this happened too, 'cause I was literally memeing. I was like, no way they break out into song here, but they actually did. When Chris Pine was about to win, I was like, there's no way. Like, it's lost already. And then they just sing, and because they sang, stuff came out of their chest, and they won. Um, that's literally what happened. Power of friendship, I guess. But, like, come on, bro. Like, I get it's a kid's movie, but you gotta give me better than that if you're trying to make a Disney classic, you know?
See, my whole thing is because that was the reason. Well, the movie's explanation is that the town, their wishes are very powerful and whatnot. But so that's my thing though. Like, if they're gonna do that angle, I feel like we shouldn't have had a main character, like just one main character. That's Asha. That's her name, right? Asha.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have seen, like several people in the town, and not just her. Like we should have. If the whole thing was that this town's gonna go against this king, then we should have seen the whole town. Like what's an example I can think of? I don't know. We just need to see more characters, I guess. Not just like this one girl and her friends. We need to see like everybody.
Yeah.
But it's just a Disney movie, so it's like
Yeah,
they're not gonna do that.
it's like I don't know if I'm asking too much, but I feel like, comparing to Disney's older work, I feel like it's not too much to ask. What I'm saying, but, yeah, I mean, despite all that, like, it was still an enjoyable watch, I'd say, for what it is.
Yeah, it's not boring. It's just
I wasn't
nothing
bored
new.
or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just could have been better. But what would you give it out of 5?
Oh, that was quick. We're just.
I mean, unless you have more notes. If you have more notes, go ahead. But I
also
said
the music too. I feel like the music usually like moves the story in some way, or like it's telling something about the character.
Oh,
like we're hearing
yeah.
the character's thoughts, because that's the point of like musical most of the time. But like this movie didn't really do that for a lot of it. It's just like a happy, fun. We're gonna sing now.
We're gonna sing now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good distinction. But I generally, as any of our listeners know, hate musicals and song breaks like that in general, even if they do have a purpose. So, yeah, these ones were not my favorite either.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, 3 for me.
3?
That's what we're doing. Yeah, 3.
I'm going 2 because
Ooh.
the ending, I can't give it a 3, bro. Like,
wow.
Not with that climax, bro. I gotta go 2.
Speak of the devil. This movie is getting destroyed because it's saying somebody spread some misinformation that it's like, oh, this movie's trying to set up and connect all of Disney's movies. Did you catch that?
Huh? No.
I know. So like the goat at the end, Valentino is saying like, oh, I'm gonna start a utopia. So that's like referencing Zootopia, and they did that a lot throughout the movie, where like they're like referencing their other movies.
Yeah.
And somebody on Twitter was like, oh, they're trying to make their own Disney cinematic universe. I'm just like, bruh, like, no, they're just making like stupid Easter eggs. Like, what are you guys trying to do? But yeah, anyway, I thought that was really dumb. So that happened.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that's it for Wish. I guess if you have kids, then it's a nice little watch.